the King About Stream. Today is Tuesday, February the 3rd, 2026. Today's topic is about cheaters. Yes, I am going to be talking about cheaters. Now, I want to know who cheats more, men or women? Some people say that men cheat more than women, but I beg to differ because I think that women cheat more than men. Now, I understand that some people thought that, why did men go out with someone else when they had a good one at home? Or why did women go get some dick with someone else, with some other guy, while their current boyfriend or their husband at home? That's the question. But hear me out. The audacity that these people are doing so far. These people thinking that cheating is the way to go. No. But did y'all realize in the Bible it says you cheated, you committed adultery? That's exactly what the Bible means. When you cheat, you committed adultery. And also the Bible said cheater is a sin. Cheating is a sin. So basically, I think that some people cheat. They committed adultery. Actually, they committed a sin. Now, but let me say this. I'm gonna go for the men's perspective. Men, let me talk to you for a second. Let me talk to you. Men, let me talk to you. Okay? Men, fellas. Let's say your girl, your wife, or let's say your wife or your girlfriend is seeing someone else. But she don't want you to know it. And she hides her phone. She hides her phone. She erased all the texts. She erased all the text messages. She erased all the DMs that these guys are simping for her, even though that she's in a committed relationship and she don't want us to know. So can y'all explain to me about that? Do we accuse women of cheating? Do we accuse them? Do we ever accuse women of cheating? Do we? No. We don't accuse women of cheating. We don't. We don't accuse women of that. But they accuse us. They accuse us of cheating, so we didn't do anything. We didn't do anything wrong. We didn't. All we do is go to work, come home, pay the bills. That's it. We want a clean home, a home-cooked meal, and that's it. But do they do that? No. But they do that for us? No. Oh, but they do it for their side dude? Yes. They cook for their side dude. They clean for their side dude. And guess what? They give them a pleasure. What if I don't work? What, you going to be a bum for the rest of your life? No. I would suggest you go to work. Now, I'm going to say this. You see, guys, us guys were real smart. We put in hidden cameras in our home. Now, some of y'all probably don't know about that. We put hidden cameras in our homes. Now, if I would listen, if I were you guys, straight up, if I have a house, I would put cameras in the house. I would put cameras in the house and out the house. That would be it. And that was pretty much it. So but I'm gonna say this. But fellas, I'm gonna say this to the fellas. Fellas, you go to your girl's phone. You go to your girl's phone. You go to your wife's phone or your girlfriend's phone. You go to her text message. You see all these emojis. What up, Big Earn? You go to these emojis. You saw the implant emojis. You see the smiley face emojis. Or you see the wet emojis. Come on now. Then you screenshot it. Then you screenshot the text message and put it directly to your phone. And then you go to her social media and you go to her DMs and you got these thirsty ass niggas slide to your wife or your girlfriend's DM. You screenshot that too and you put it on your phone. Now, fellas, what would you do? Fellas, what would you do? Fellas, what would you do if your girl cheated? Tell me this. What would you do if your girl is cheating on you? Would you save the relationship or you kick her to the curb? That's the question. I would shave her hair. Would she try to be like Jada Pinkett Smith? Now, let me say this. Buzz cut. The Bible was written by an old man. As I mentioned that before. I mentioned it in the beginning. If someone cheats, they committed adultery. Someone cheats, that's a sin. But now we get the fella's perspective. Now, ladies, this is the ladies' perspective here. Fellas, don't you can't stand? I did my wrong. I did my mistakes, but I'm not gonna do that again. But I'm gonna say this. This is for the ladies' perspective. Fellas, are you sick and tired of women accusing you of cheating? Have you ever gotten sick and tired of it? Have you ever been accused of cheating by your wife or your girlfriend? Have you getting tired of it? I'm so sick and tired of these women. I'm so sick and tired of these women and accusing us of cheating, even though we didn't do anything. We didn't do nothing. We didn't do nothing wrong. I said it before. All we do when we at work, we go home, we pay the bills, we do what we gotta do. And that's it. But then, nobody never accused me of that. But I'm gonna say this. When these women go through our phones, what up, Mac? But ladies go through our phone, fellas. When these women go through our phones, They go through our phones. They go through our text messages. Nothing. Who we got in our text message? Our mom, our sister, our family members. They text us. Our friends that we grew up with, friends that we grew up with, friends we went to high school with. Come on now. We were faithful. We're faithful people. We are the most faithful people in the world. But then all of a sudden they accuse us of doing things that accusing us of cheating. Why? What? Like, why are these women accusing us of cheating? Huh? Fuck off, Levi. But I'm gonna say this. But then they come up with these excuses, right? Hey, Jim. It's alright. They always have. But hear me out. Hear me out, fellas. I just did. But I'm going to say this. I'm getting really pissed off about this. I'm getting really pissed off. I'm getting really pissed off about this whole thing. And the next thing you know, you see, hear me out. I'm so pissed off about what happened last night. I'm so pissed about what happened. But then y'all made a big deal out of it. Some of y'all people made a big deal about it. But then I got over it. I got over it. You know, I got over that. I got over it. I'm good now. I'm good. I'm not going to do that ever again. But I'm going to say this. I seen people do this all the time. I seen people being accused of cheating. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Talk about this topic. I am going to talk about this topic called cheating. Thanks. But I'm going to say, there ain't no ladies here to give us their input on today's topic. I don't hate women. The only thing I hate is bad women. That's it. I hate bad women. I'm sorry to say, but sometimes it's hard, you know. Julio, get the fuck off the stream. But I'm going to say this. Any person, I mean, come on. Yeah, we already know that when you committed adultery, that's a sin for cheating. I get it. But what about everybody in the chat? What about people who's been faithful? Do faithful committed sin? Do faithful people committed sin? Committed adultery? Can y'all explain to me of that? Can faithful people can people who can be faithful committed adultery? Put a yes on the chat. Put a yes on the chat. People no. Put a two in the chat says no. To me, I would say no. Faithful people don't commit adultery. They don't. They don't commit adultery. They don't. So they're good people. They're faithful people. I'm faithful. I'm a faithful man. That's all I am. But I'm going to say this. We never, ever did anything wrong. But I'm gonna go out on a limb here. But I'm gonna go out on the limb. And I'm not smashing the plate either. I've been accused of things I didn't do. For example, I mean, listen, I've tried my best I can. Oh, I cheated on my wife with a man. What should I do? Well, Drift, I think you should work things out. I think you should work things out with your wife, but I think that Drift is probably watching too many R. Kelly Trap in the Closet, stories. I don't know. But I'm going to say this. When I go to the parade this year, I'm going to be as faithful as ever. I am going to be as faithful as ever. Straight up. I'm going to be faithful. I'm going to be a faithful man. But I'm going to say this, though. I'm not going to cheat. What up, Phil? General Washington, go fix your face. No, Julio. But I'm going to be a faithful man. When I go to the parade, What are you going to get ready for the parade? You aren't getting a wife sitting there. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out sooner rather than later. I was dating a Middle Eastern girl, and her best friend, Isabella, it was Australian, and I dated for her for years, and her mom. Oh, wow. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, King. Be the tiebreaker. Oh, wow. But I'm going to say, like I said, I'm going to be a faithful man. I mean, listen, I did my wrong. I did my time. But that's over 20 years ago. I'm a new man now. I'm a new man. But more importantly, I'm going to get me a wife. When I mean get me a wife, in 2027, it's over. It's all over. I'm going to be faithful to my wife. That's it. She knew I was black by hearing my voice on the phone. Wow. Well, King, I'm pretty sure that she's probably gonna figure it out. We need an outline of activity leading up to the, including what you do in the parade to get a wife. Well, unfortunately, Chad. Unfortunately, you know what they say. You gotta wait and see. You gotta wait and see. Well, you see, I get it. I get it that some people thinking that, oh, I mean, look, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm lost for, I have to apologize, I'm lost for words at this moment. But I'm gonna say this: a woman accusing me of cheating, guess what? I'm not gonna do it. If you don't prepare, you might as well not go, bro. Don't worry, Chad. I will go. But I'm not gonna be alone. I'm not going to be alone. I'm not gonna be alone. You better, like I said, you better watch and see. But you see, let me say this: a woman, fellas, let me ask you this. What's this? Deshaun has a question. Now, now let me ask you fellas a question. Which one of you is married? Which one of you is married, and which one of you is single? Bad. Oh, how you doing? Which one of you is single, and which one of you is married? I'm not married. I'm single. So, let's say your wife or your girlfriend accused you of cheating. Would you do it? What would you do? What, your wife or your girlfriend accusing you of cheating? What would you do? Would you do it, or you not? Now, a woman accusing me of cheating, I won't. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't be accused of cheating. I'm accused her of cheating because she got something to hide. I'm telling you. Oh, I gotta stand up for this. I gotta stand up for this one right here. It depends on her mental health. Mental health to find her. That's a good one. That's a real good one right there. That's a good one. However, but fellas, don't you get sick and tired of being accused of cheating? Don't you get sick and tired of it? Don't you ever do that? Don't you ever get sick and tired of it? I mean, we got nothing to hide. The only thing we got on our phones is family members. We got our family members. We got our friends. That's it. We got our jobs. That's it. Come on now. Many, maybe too many insecure. Her dad didn't take care of her and mistreated her mom. Many scenarios could happen. Oh, totally agree with that one. I get that one right there. I get that. However, but now all of a sudden, they be like, got our side chick. Big Earn, I'm telling you. Listen, hey, listen, man. Some guys get a side chick. Some guys they just want to stay faithful. Some guys they just, oh, plug, how you doing? Some guys get side chick. Like I said, some guys get side chicks. Some guys get be faithful. But we ain't got nothing to hide. Do we, fellas? Do we got nothing to hide? We ain't got nothing to hide, are we? We ain't got nothing to hide. I'm telling you. Let's talk about your mental health. Believe you and me, I work my ass off to get where I'm at this point. I'm a faithful man. I'm a faithful man. Don't get it twisted, I tell you that. I'm a faithful man. Ain't no way you came on here chewing a big bag of nickels for quarters. Ah. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it before. I'm gonna say it again. Do we got something to hide? What up, Jordan? Do we get something? Do we get something to hide from our women? No, we don't. We just tell them face. We just tell them right then and there. We just tell them. You accusing us of cheating. Well, guess what? Well, guess what? Well, guess what? We just tell you right then and there. We ain't got nothing to hide. We just tell you right then and there. All I do was come home. All I do is go to work, come home. That's it. I never, I never slept with anyone else. I never slept with anyone. I never be with anyone else. The only person I want to be with is you. That's it. I don't want to be with nobody else. Straight up. The only person I want to be with is you. You're the only one I want to be with. I don't want to be with these other chicks. No. I don't want to be with these other chicks. No matter what. We have our ups and downs. We have everything. We have our ups and downs. Straight up. But you're accusing me of cheating. So why? But you're accusing me of cheating. So what's the big deal? I didn't do anything. You can go through my phone right now. Oh, this is, fellas. I'm telling you, that's the type of thing we tell the women. We tell women, hey, listen, look at my phone. Look at our phone. Look at our text messages. Look at our social media. Go our DMs. You ain't got nothing. There is nothing there. There's nothing there. No text messages. The only thing we got from our text is our family members, our friends, and our jobs. That's it. And then what happens, fellas? They go through our phones. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. No text messages. Our family, our friends, and our jobs. That's it. Nothing. No side chicks. No baby mamas. Nothing. There is no side chicks, no baby mamas, no nothing. Nothing. We're just as faithful as ever. But then, let me stand up again. Let me stand up again for this shit. Now, fellas, like I said at the beginning, you go to your phone, you go to your girlfriend, you go to your wife's phone, you go to your wife's phone or your girlfriend's phone, and she got niggas slide to her DMs on social media. She got niggas texting her on her phone. They're the ones who are the cheaters. They're the ones who are being unfaithful. They're the ones who are the cheaters. They're the ones who are unfaithful. But let me ask you people a question. Let me ask all you people a question. Who do you think cheats more, men or women? Let me know right here on the stream. Who cheats more, men or women? I would say, to me, women cheat more than men. Men, to be honest. Y'all saying that men cheat more than women? That's what y'all saying? Hey, Gabby. Why? Why y'all think that women cheat? Why you think that men cheat more than women? Can you explain that? Can you explain that to me? Can you explain that? Don't worry. But I'm gonna say this. I would say women cheat more than men. Cheat more. They cheat more than men. And you know why? They come up with excuses. They come up with excuses, right? They come up with it. So, they come up with excuses, right? Fellas, let me ask you this. Fellas, let me ask you this. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Uh, Fellas, let me ask you this. This is real serious. When you're with your wife or your girlfriend, and you go to her phone, and they see you on her phone. What type of excuses? And you want an explanation, not excuses, explanation. What was there? Women's what was women's excuse for cheating? Try to be as faithful as is easy when you're home all day, but not when you're out in the city working all day. Yeah. And women see you flirt with you and blush. Well, I don't want to say that, but let me ask you this. I got two of my favorite excuses that women cheat more than men. You weren't there for me. I need attention. Those are the two excuses that women love. Oh, you weren't there for me. You would give me no attention. I gotta get it from somewhere. Man, I've been hearing it on social media. I've been hearing it every time. I'm hearing it. TV shows. This one girl couldn't control herself, and she was just taking my order. Wait, you went to McDonald's? Oh, okay. I get that. I get it. Yeah, TV shows. You never watch guys? You ever watch TV shows? You guys ever watch TV talk shows? Oh my God. Oh my God. It's just hot tea with lemon juice. It's just hot tea with lemon juice. That's it. It will get me. It make my throat feel. It make my throat feel better. Okay. Y'all should try it next time. Listen, I've been watching a lot of talk shows when I was young. I watched a lot of Ricky Lake, which I watched it in the 90s, and I still watch it to this day. Oh, hey, how you doing? I watch I watch Ricky Lake. I watch one of the greatest talk shows ever. I'll talk about the man who's no longer here. I'm talking about Jerry Springer. God bless you, Jerry. God bless you, Jerry Springer. But I'm gonna say this. I watch Maury. Yes, I watch the Maury. I watch Maury Povich. Don't get it twisted. Maury Povich. And yeah, those are the only three shows I watch. Oh, Jenny Jones too. I watch Jenny Jones as well. Don't get it twisted. My Latino coworker had a man, and she was blushing hard, and when I was flirting with her, calling him, oh my God. Yo, but I'm gonna tell you something else though. I'm gonna tell you something. Listen to me, fellas. A woman accuses you of cheating, don't. Listen, I'm being honest here. A woman cheats on me. What up, Deshaun? A woman cheats on me, send her back to the streets. Send her right back to the damn streets where she came from. Yes, send her. Listen, fellas. Fellas, listen to me. Your girl, your wife, or your girlfriend cheats on you, send her right back. Send her right back to the streets where she came from. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Now I know that we did our wrongs. We did bad things. Now we did our wrongs. We did our bad things. But that's when we're in our 20s. But we don't do that anymore. We're not doing that anymore. I'm sorry. We're not the cocky guys that have many women back then. We don't have that. We don't have these women. We have one woman. That's it. We have one woman and that's it. What if you were cheating? Then I tell my wife or my girlfriend, hey, I'm sorry to say, but she came on the. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me stand up one more time. Let me stand up one more time. Fellas, what type of excuse that we had when we cheated? Oh, I was working late. I was working late. Oh, I was hanging out with the homies. Oh, she came on to me. Those are three excuses, right? Those are the three excuses that us men cheating on our wives and girlfriends. I mean, that's the truth. Those are the three excuses that we come up with. The three excuses that, oh, she came on to me. Oh, she came on to me. Oh, I was working late. Oh, I was hanging out with the boys. I was hanging out, you know? Those are the three excuses, right? I say she was coming on to me and I wasn't mature enough to say no. Wow, King. Really? I tell her my cat was eating my soup. That's funny, Deshaun. That's funny. That's real funny. I'll remember that next time. I remember that. For real. I'm gonna remember that one. That was a good one. I'm gonna remember that. But I'm gonna say this. I don't have kids. I say she wouldn't join in. What? JC, come on now. Be serious, man. I can't blame her for trying getting revenge though. Feel free to use it. Oh wow. It's not worth cheating. But I'm gonna say this. When I get a wife, I'm gonna be faithful to her. I'm gonna be faithful to her. I will never cheat. I'm sorry to say, I'm not gonna cheat on any other woman. But when I do go to the parade and I see one woman that I'm truly and that really got my attention, guess what, fellas? I'm not going to answer that question, Jordan. I'm not going to answer that question, but I'm going to say this. I don't know. When I go to the parade and a woman sees me and I'm seeing her and she get my attention, boom, that's it. I'm going directly to her and I'm going to talk to her. But if she got a boyfriend, I'm gonna step aside. If she got a boyfriend or she's married, well, move on to the next. Move on to the next. Move on to the next. That's it. I'm moving on to the next. That's it. Now, oh, fellas, have you ever dated a woman who has a baby daddy who just got out of jail. Fellas, let me ask you this. So, whether if she has a man who cares, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna go on to the next one. Like I said, I'm gonna go on to the next. That's it. I'm going to the next one. I'm going on to the next person, next woman. But fellas, let me ask you this a question. What if a woman that you start dating and she has a baby daddy who just got out of jail? What would you do? What would you do if you're talking to someone? If you talk to someone, you're talking to a woman, right? You talk to a woman, right? And she has a baby daddy. She has a baby daddy who just got out of jail. What would you do? Are you gonna leave that situation? You leave that alone, or that's it? Or you just gonna you stood your ground? If he tries to break in or hurt me, he is done. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That is crazy. So, King, you're telling me that you're with a girl and her baby daddy is breaking into your place? You're gonna fight? You're gonna fight this guy? Hit him up for eye contacts. He's probably he's moved weight. There was a cop that did that. He was off duty and he got killed too. Oh wow. Wow. What up, Max? I'm sorry. Look, I didn't know that, King. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. But the cops was off drugs, breaking into homes. Wait. That was crazy. Now, hear me out. Now, fellas, hear me out. Let's say you're in a relationship, right? You're with your wife or your girlfriend, and another woman flirts with you. Would you flirt back, or you just keep it moving? That's the question. Would you're with your wife or your girlfriend, and another woman flirts with you? Would you flirt back, or keep it moving? To me, I would keep it moving. When I'm with my wife or my girlfriend and another woman looks at me, I'm going to keep it moving. That's it. I would keep it moving. And that's it. That's what I would do. I would keep it moving. I'm with someone that loves me for me. I'm with someone that loves me for who I am. I don't want no other chicks. No. And then, because you gotta think, well, that's good. That's possible. That's a possibility. But what about this? One? She's gonna see you she's gonna see you with loyal and rewarding. I remember that. I will remember that, King Louis. I'll remember that. But let me say this. Let's say your wife or your girlfriend is in the bath and she's in the restroom. And the same girl that flirts with you, she walks up to you. And she sit right next to you. And you start talking. You don't want to talk to her because your wife or your girlfriend is in the restroom. And the other woman, oh, there you go, right there. Oh, there you go, right there. Oh, let me say this. What is it, Deshaun? Come on, I want to hear it. I want to hear this. I want to hear this right here. Come on now. Come on. Probably because maybe she doesn't know I got a girl. If the girl's pretty, listen. Now I know some of the guys, I know some of us guys were faithful. How many of you guys are faithful? Raise your hand if you're faithful, if you're a faithful person. I'm raising my hand. I'm a faithful guy. I'm single. So there's one. So never been faithful. Come on, Max. So if the girl flirt with me is ugly, I'm calling the cops on her. Wow. I mean, a girl's ugly. What, she trying to be like Shanae from Martin? Oh, that's a funny one. That's a funny one right there. That's a funny one. Be faithful when you think she's faithful. If you don't trust her, then leave. King Louis, you're on fire today. You on fire today. Let's put a clap emoji for King Louis because this guy is absolutely on point. He's on fire today. Let's put a clap emoji for this guy. Come on now. I'm telling you, you're on fire today, bro. You're on fire today. Now, I'm going to say this. It all depends on... Now, fellas, it all depends on, are we going to be faithful? Are we going to be faithful to someone? Or are we going to cheat on the person? That's it. Nah, it's just one of the girls. It's just probably my family member. That's it. That's probably a family member. I don't know. But I'm gonna, yeah, so. But I'm gonna say this though. No. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be as faithful person as ever. What up, Fed Spoon? This is great news. I thought we were taking a break. Nah, it isn't a break because, it wasn't no break. I just wanted to say I'm really enjoying your live stream. Thanks. But I'm going to say this. When I'm in a relationship with a woman, guess what? That woman is going to be faithful to me. That woman's going to be faithful to me, and I'm going to be faithful to her. And I know some of y'all fellas are probably going to be like, oh, what you mean by that? What do you mean? Oh, you're going to be faithful to her. What do you mean by, oh, you're going to be faithful to her, or you're going to be faithful to, she's going to be faithful to you? I mean, just like in high school, you're faithful that a person will make your life better, or it's going to be miserable. And just like that, a woman could be faithful to me. She's got to be 100% faithful to me. She don't want, sure, she can have guy friends. Sure, she can have guy friends, but you know what I'm saying? Women should be faithful to men, and men should be faithful to women, to God. Jordan! Oh my God. That's a good one. That is a good one right there. You know what? That's a good one right there. I'm going to remember that next time. I'm going to remember that. Hey, so I had to confess something. What is this, Fed Spoon? Come on. What do you confess? Come on now. Because I'm about to do another topic. I'm about to do another topic in about 10 minutes, so. I cheated on my ex-girlfriend too, with her best friend. Ooh, wow. Wow. We won't judge. I'm just passing, showing some respect, and see you, Carol. I don't fight anymore. But I'm not gonna be fighting another guy over a chick though. I'm not gonna be fighting another man over a chick though. I'm not doing that. Now, let me say this. A woman can be, a woman would not be faithful boxing. But I'm gonna say this. A woman cheats on me. A woman cheats on me. Guess what? And she wants to leave me. And she wants to leave me for somebody else. Guess what I'm gonna say? Bye. 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 So that's what I would say. You want to leave me with that guy? Go right ahead. Go leave me with him. Go leave me with him. Go leave me with him. Just go be with him. Because I'm telling you this, he's gonna cheat on you. He's gonna cheat on you. Guess what? Don't crawl back to me. Don't crawl back to me. You're gonna be living in the streets where you belong, where you've been. Okay? Will you try to take her a new man? No. No. I will not fight another guy over a female. I'm not. I will not fight another nigga. I will not fight another guy over a woman. I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian. I have purpose. Like I said, if a woman cheats on me and she wants to leave me for somebody else, go right ahead. I would say, bye. Bye. I don't need you no more. I don't need you. There's plenty of women out. I'm going to focus on myself. I'm going to focus on myself, and then somewhere down the line, maybe 4 or 5 years, maybe 4 or 5 years from now, maybe I'll get somebody. Maybe I'll get somebody else. Maybe I'll get somebody else. I'll get some other woman that can respect me and love me for me. That's it. I'm not a cheater. I'm not a cheater though. I'm not. I'm not a cheater. I'm a faithful person. But I'm gonna say this. Oh, did women flock to you? Maybe one time, maybe one time. Yeah, one time. Yeah, that's one time. Oh, you ever cheat on the test? No, I never cheat on the test. I use my head. I use my head, Deshaun. I use my head. I never cheat on the test, but I use this. Okay. This is right before. I'm gonna tell you this story, okay? I'm gonna tell you this story, right? I'm gonna tell you this story here. So one time, it was a different school. It was a different school. Right before I went to school in Long Island, there's a school in Brooklyn. And I know some of y'all never go to Brooklyn before. It's very violent, I'll tell you that. So, and I was born in Brooklyn. That's where I was born. And there's a school, I can't tell you what school it is, but one time I was standing in the hallway. This is a real true story. This one time, I was standing in the hallway. This one girl tapped me on my shoulder, and I turned around, and this girl, she looked at me, and she asked me if I have a girlfriend. I said no. And let me tell y'all something. Oh my God. I look at her face, but then I started something to notice. Her teeth. Oh, oh, oh my God. This girl, with got fucked up teeth. Feel like she's been chewing bricks. Holy shit. This girl from school feel like she's been chewing bricks. When I mean she's chewing bricks, I mean feel like she's been chewing bricks. I say the life. Oh my God. And I never. Whew. And I never saw her ever again because I was flirting. I had a huge crush on the girl that I liked in school. I had a huge crush on this girl that I really like in school. So, but she would never give me a time of day. She would never give me a time of day. She wouldn't. Yeah, so, but hear me out. But I'm gonna say this. It was Valentine's Day. It was a Friday. It was a Valentine's Day, and I gave my secret crush a card, and then on Monday, this girl, I was cooking. I suck at cooking. It was a cooking class. I was suck at cooking. Oh my goodness. And so she walked up to me. This girl, well, she's from Brooklyn, because this girl walked up to me and she gave me a peck right here on the cheek. Right here. The kissable cheek right here. She gave me a peck right here on the cheek. And that was the moment I never forget. I'll never forget that moment. And also in '99, what did she say? She said thank you. She said thank you, and she said thank you. She just walked up to me, and she walked up to me. She said thank you, and she gave me a peck right there on my cheek, right there. This is the kissable cheek right here. She gave me a peck right there, and I stand right next to her in cooking class too. And like I said, I suck at cooking. Oh my God. I secretly gave my crush an Apple AirTag on her card once. We're in the back room with one guy. But also, I never forget, this is the summer of 1999. This is the summer of 1990. I'm gonna take a girl on a date on Valentine's Day to the back seat of my car. I think it'll be romantic. Romantic. Oh wow. But also, when I was with my high school sweetheart Missy, at the time, and I'm about to get to the next topic, and I'm about to give you one more topic here. So when I was with Missy back in high school, and she told me that she wants to come back to school. She wants to come back to school so we could graduate together. And I said, hold that thought for a moment. I went downstairs, and there's there's bouquet of roses. The bouquet of roses cost $5. $5 for a bouquet of roses? Come on now. And then I went back up the stairs, and she said, "You're crazy." And she looked at me, she said, "You're crazy." And I said, "I'm crazy about you." And then I gave her a bouquet of roses, and she said, "Oh, that's so sweet." And then what did she do? And what does Missy do? Same thing right here. She gave me a kiss right there on the same cheek. And then we hold hands. She said, "Thank you, my love." And I said, "You're welcome." Then I walk out of that mall, and I was just like, man. And I was like, man, I was so in love. Oh my God. No, no, Jordan. And I'm telling you, that's the best way to win. Fellas, that's the best way to win a woman over. The best way to win a woman over. That's it. Okay? I'm telling you. But now we're going to talk about, I want to talk about another topic that's been blowing my mind as of late. I'm talking about standards. Standards. I'm talking about standards for real. Now, how many of you have standards? How many of you? How many of you have standards right now? How many of you? I know I have standards, and I lower mine. I lower my standards. I lowered my standards back in 2022. I lowered my standards. But do these women, fellas, let me ask you this. Do these women have lowered their standards? Do women have lowered standards or high standards? Let me know on the stream. Some say that oh, I want a man. They don't want. Let me say this. These type of women, they set their standards way too high. When I mean too high, I'm talking about too high. I met some of the high standards, some low standards. If they on drugs, they really on lower standards. That's a good one. But but I'm saying that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. But I'm gonna say this: some women have they set their standards way too high. When I mean set standards way too high, I'm talking about they set standards way too high. 6'6". When I mean 6'6", I'm talking about 6 feet tall, 6 figures, 6-pack abs. That's what they're saying. 6 feet tall, 6 figures, 6-pack. That's what they want. And there's another 6, and there's another 6 that they want. And that is 6 inches below the belt. When I mean 6 inches below the belt, I'm talking about 6 inches between their legs. 6 inches between their legs. That's all they're saying. And listen, but they don't want short guys. They don't want short kings. They don't want short guys. That's the question. Why? Why these women don't like short guys? What do we do wrong? I'm only 5'6". I'm 5 feet 6 inches tall. That's it. What did us short guys do wrong? What did we do to give them the ick? Can somebody explain to me what the ick means? Can somebody explain to me in the chat what does the ick means? Can somebody explain that to me? Please. I want to know. Short guys are goats. Have you tried wearing a high heels? No. No. You see, look, I'm only 5'6". I'm 5 feet 6 inches tall, and I'm 160 pounds. I just checked the weight scale, and I'm 166 pounds. And I'm, let's just say I'm average. I'm an average guy between my legs. I'm an average guy, if you know what I mean. I can't eat. I can't believe the legs. I'm measuring my height again. I'm 6'1.5". I might be bit taller because I have a title of measurements. Now I'm gonna say this, yo. I'm more, like I said, I'm 5 feet 6 inches tall. I'm 166 pounds. I'm big. I may be big. I may be a big boy, but I'm not stupid. I lower my standards. I lowered my standards since 2022. I've been lowering my standards for 4 years. Some fellas, let me ask you this, and ladies too. Now, fellas, do you want a woman who has a higher standards or lower standards? Let me know right here on this stream. Do you want a woman who has a high standards or lower standards? Because medium standards, okay. That means they want an average. We want an average woman. Not gonna lie. I want a woman who's lower standards. I want a woman that who has a standards. I mean, high standards. If you have lower standards, you might get a free chips and drinks at every gas station. Oh my God. But I'm gonna say this: some women they don't want. Some women they want a guy. I want a rich woman. Really? You want? So you want? Oh, so you want a higher standards? Okay. I like men with high standards. I guess we have a woman who wants a high guy with higher standards here. She want 6'6", 6 feet tall, 6 figures, 6 pack abs. That's it. Oh, CC Bean, how you doing? I'm doing good. How about yourself? I have high standards for myself. There you go. Right there. I don't have higher standards myself. I don't. I don't have higher standards. I don't. I want a woman who's lower standards. When I mean lower, I'm talking about lower standards. They need to set their standards a little lower. They need to set their standards just a little too low. I'm telling you. But then all of a sudden you had 7 figures, 7 feet, 7 inches, 7 pack abs. Oh my God. I can fall in love with anybody, honestly. I can tell you what lower standard, you sell it for the least. That's exactly what I want. Right there. That's exactly what I want right there. A woman has lower standards, that is wifey material for me. A woman who lower her standards, that's wifey material right there. I'm telling you. I don't want a woman who's saying, oh, you're too short for me. Oh, when I walk up to a woman and she look at me, she be like, mm-mm, mm-mm, you're too short for me. You're too short for me. You're not making enough money. You're not making enough money. You're too short for me. You don't have a car. You don't have a job. You live with your mama. Come on now. Be fucking serious here. But I'm gonna say this. Hear me out, everybody. Do you think that might be most common but TV? But I'm gonna say I don't know. But I'm gonna say this. I listen. Why? Let me ask you this: Why you think that women? don't want to lower their standards. But men want a woman with lower standards. Men want women with lower their standards, but the women don't. They do, and I'll tell you why. They're delusional. They're delusional. I'm telling you. These women want these high maintenance, guy with higher standards. They're absolutely delusional. They're delusional. They think in their heads. They think about this perfect dream guy that comes into their lives. That's it. They come up with a perfect guy, and then when they lay down in bed and they close their eyes and they dream about that perfect guy they wanted. Who is that? They want the rich guy. They want the basketball. They want the athletes. They want the rappers with the iced out chains and wearing expensive clothes. All that. That's not high maintenance. That's a sellout. They sell out. Straight up. They're selling their soul. That's what they are. They're sold out. They sold their soul. That's what they are. You got rappers, they talk about how much money they're making. How many women they're sleeping with. What type of house they live. I mean, how much money they're making. How many women they're sleeping with. Or what kind of car they have. Same thing happens to athletes. They don't go around flashing. They don't go out and flash their stuff. No, they wear some expensive stuff and they go on the field or they go in the NBA for no reason. But to me, but you don't see others work their ass off to get where they at. I mean, sure, we wear regular clothes. Us normal people, we wear regular clothes. We wear regular clothes when we go to the mall. When we get money, we go to the mall. We don't buy designer things. We don't do that. We buy regular clothes. For me, when I go get regular clothes, I get it from Old Navy. I can get it from Old Navy. I can get it from anywhere. That's what I would go to. I like working hard men, but they don't have to make mad money. I buy designers. And yeah, to me, I would go to Old Navy. I would go to Old Navy, give me some regular clothes, like jeans, a t-shirt, whatever. I could go to Timberlands. I could go get me some Timberlands. I can go get some Timberland boots and get me some of those. Like I have in my closet. I have those Timberland boots in my closet and I've been wearing them. I can't find no bootleg ones because those bootleg ones are, no. You see, and this is why. But then, you see, look, I'm a YouTuber, okay? I've been doing this for 20 months. And when I do get monetized, the only thing you're going to see me streaming is when I go to the mall and get some new stuff. And that's why I lower my standards. I lower my standards. Straight up. When I go to the mall, I could go to Foot Locker. I go to Foot Locker, get some new pair of sneakers. I could go to Foot Locker, get me a new pair of sneakers. I could go to Men's Warehouse to get me a new pair of suit, That's normal. That's normal, right? So that's how I lower my standards. I lower my standards. That's it. You need to lower your standards for women. I'll do that, Jordan. And that is why I'm going to the parade this summer. I'm going to the parade this summer. Straight up. When I go to the parade this summer, that's how I lower my standards. And then when I start streaming, That's it. I'll be start streaming at the parade, and I'm gonna tell you this. But I'm gonna say this, yo. I gotta stand up for this. I never had to find the right one yet, but I will be someday. And besides, when I lower my let me ask you this, ladies. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you, fellas. Let me ask you something too. Let me ask you something else. Let me ask you. Now, when, hey Barry, it's good to see you. It's good to see you, man. But I'm gonna say this, fellas and ladies. When you met a woman, do you want a woman who lowered their standards or high, or she want high standards? Can you tell us that? Even the homeless dude with whiskey beard. Oh wow. Yeah, I've been out for a little bit. Yeah. And I'm gonna say that, yo. I'm going to say this. But most women, they want a man who's. I'm gonna say this. I don't know. They probably. I don't know, Deshaun, where they at right now. But I'm gonna say this, yo. Hey, Mikey. I mean, yeah, Mikey. Why don't you fix your face? Why don't you fix your face, motherfucker? I mean, your face look uglier than your face look uglier than a wicked witch in the West and the Wizard of Oz. But I'm gonna say this, yo. But I'm gonna go and do this at this moment. I mean, hold on, Mickey. Oh, I seen Mickey's profile. Man, feel like he got his ass whipped by his mother. Damn. Really, yeah, he feel like he got his ass whipped by his mom. But being the sheesh. And I'm telling you that, man. But you never know. I'm telling you, I'll lower my standards way too. I'll lower my standards since. And now, hey Mickey, why don't you fix your head? Oh, fix your head because feel like you got ripped. You feel like your head got ripped by a zombie. You feel like your head been ripped by a zombie, and he wants to take your brain either. Sheesh. I mean, come on now. I mean, I'm just saying. But all I know is that because you need to fix the dentist. Yeah, Mickey, I bet you probably go fix your face because you look ugly as a motherfucker. I mean, what did your mother do? What did your mom do to your face? I mean, did she beat you? Did she beat you in the face with an ugly stick or something? Because probably exactly what you did. I mean, come on, look at you. I mean, look at you. Where? Oh, by the way, where's your father? By the way, Mickey, where's your father? Oh, wait, I forgot you ain't got no father because your father abandoned you and your mother. Man, I'm telling you, Mike has some deep issues. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling y'all, people. I'm telling you. But I'm gonna say this, yo. Oh, whoa, hold on. Fix your face. Your face is so ugly, man. I'm telling you something. Mickey, your face is so ugly. Onions can cry. You can make an onion. Your face so ugly, you make an onion cry. I mean, look. I mean, come on now. Mickey, you look like fucking Baraka in Mortal Kombat. Yeah, you look like fucking Baraka in Mortal Kombat with that face. With that face, you look like Baraka in Mortal Kombat. I'm telling you. Either you look like or you look like Baraka for Mortal Kombat, or you look like Cabal from Mortal Kombat where he took his mask off. I mean, look, he probably went to the mountains, and a guy is probably hitting it from behind. Was he go broke back mountain? He broke back mountain for real. Yeah, at least I have a dick is bigger than yours. Yeah, I have a dick is bigger than yours. Yours is just like this. That's what your dick is. Mine's is like the size of a ruler. Listen, everybody in the chat, do you think I should ban this fuck? Do you think I should ban this fuck and we could go back to the conversation, please? They will make a pretty good... Yeah, because... Haha, the only thing you have set... And yet, did your mom smoke crack? And Mickey, did your mom smoke crack? I'm pretty sure that she did. I'm pretty sure that your mom is probably smoking crack, I tell you that. And your dad, he's really happy. Your dad is really happy that he left you and your mom. Holy shit. Better yet, I'm about to ban this motherfucker right here, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm about to take this nigga out, so get the fuck out of here. So now let's go back to the conversation. Let's go back to the conversation here. Standards. So yeah, so I decided I'm gonna go lower my standards. I've been lowering my standards for the last 4 years. But now the question is, can standards and practice? I agree with that, Deshaun. I agree with that. I agree with it. You know what I'm saying? I definitely agree. Yeah, to me, I lower my standards. I lower mines. I lower my standards, to say the least. I lower my standards, but more importantly, Lil Jeff, how you doing? I lower my standards. I lower mines. But because I'm pretty sure that you do. Just find a girl who doesn't do social. What does she do, Barry? I mean, she don't have social media, then why? Then why? Hold on. Hold on a second here. Hold on a second. Social media. Okay. So, Fellas, let me ask you this. Do you want a woman who has social media or you don't? Because you know what they say, social media, I heard, do you want a woman who has social media? Do you want that? Do you approach women? Not as often. Not as often, though. Not as often, I tell you. So, no social media? I mean, a woman wants to have social media, and she have pictures of me, in social media. That's it. It's a done deal, for real. Would you meet them without social media? I don't know. I don't know. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Is she rich? She can have social media. I mean, if she is, she's rich. I mean, come on now. If she's rich, but I don't want to date a rich woman. No, I don't want that. I don't want to date no rich woman. I don't. I just want a normal woman. I just want a normal woman. That's it. I want a normal woman. That's it. I really want a woman who is normal. Straight up. I want a woman who is normal. A normal person with a normal life. That's it. I want a woman who is normal. I don't want no rich woman who's... I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want a woman that's, saying, I have, might find her at your next job. Could be possible. But I really want a normal woman with a normal life. I mean, I want a woman that make me feel like that. Make me feel like more of a human being than a human object, to say the least. But now a woman, to me, a woman who lower her standards, that's wifey material right there. I want a woman who is lower her standards. When I mean lower her standards. Straight up. A woman who lower her standards, that's wifey material. I'm telling you. But a woman, let's say if I met a woman, not if, when I see a woman and she got that high maintenance or whatever the shit may be, a woman has high maintenance. No way. No way. Not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen whatsoever. But I'm gonna say this. I want to see how far that they can go. I want to see how far women can go. A woman who sees accepting you for you as lowering standards is incorrect out of the gate. I also want to see how far women can go. Definitely. What's your favorite chip? Oh, you mean cookies? You mean cookie? I'm a chocolate chip guy. I'm more of a chocolate chip, you know what I mean? You see, that's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? I would, if you ain't got none, I'm like Steve Harvey, you know what I'm saying? I like chocolate chip. But if you got none, I'll go for Oreo. I'll go for the Oreo cookie. I tell you that. But my favorite potato chips are Doritos. I like Doritos chips. I like the regular kinds, the nacho ones. I like the nachos. I like the nacho ones, not the Cool Ranch. Those are the ones I love the most. You know what I'm saying? Those are the type of chips I like right there. The regular ones, the nachos. Not the chocolate, not the regular ones. You can make nachos. The ones you can make like nachos, and you dip the chocolate, you dip the potato chips on it. That is a really good thing, for real. Good one. But I'm gonna say this, yo. When I fix, when I met somebody, I don't know. Maybe he's desperate. He's a troll. He must be getting paid. He must be dead. What's everyone's favorite fruit? To me, strawberries. I'm more of a strawberry guy. I'm a strawberry type of guy. That's who I am. Mine's is. Mine's is. Okay. Trust me, your troll is not being paid. But I'm gonna say this, yo. But I'm going to say this. Any type of woman, any type, I mean, listen, I understand that some people thinking that, oh, I understand that some people thinking that, oh, and some people thinking that, why the guys, everybody in the chat, listen to me. Women wants to know why the guys want a woman who lowered their standards. Why they want to know why that women, they want us men to lower their standards. Hey Missy, that's what they want. They want to know why that they want to know these ladies, they want to know why. They want to know why. Now that's what they want to know. They want to, ladies, they want to know, fellas. These women want to know why we lower their stand. Why we lower? We want a woman to lower their standards. You're right. You're right, though. It's true. I'm pretty sure they are. You see, we want a woman who lowered their standards because we want to wife up these type of women. They have to lower their standards. They have to, or else there's no ring. There's no ring. You ain't getting a ring from that. I'm telling you this straight up. I'm telling these women who have high standards, guess what? You're not going to be wifey material. You're not going to be wifey material if you have standards. Straight up. But I'm going to say that. We're not going to wife up a woman. We're not going to wife up these type of women. We're not going to wipe up these women who have higher standards. We want a woman has lower. And we want to settle. We want to settle. We want to settle down with a woman. We want to settle down for a woman that makes us feel happy, makes us feel like men. Not ATM machines. Not that. No. You see, we have the right. Oh, but it's incredible, guys. He'll do it for 304, but not for us, but not us. I have. Wait a minute, Deshaun. This is your favorite right here. This is your favorite. You want me to take my glasses off? This is the favorite you want. But that's not my favor. That's Missy's favor. Oh, okay. That's what they all say. Why are women attracted to men with pretty girlfriends? I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that. You know what? I don't know why that most women. I say some. I say most. Not some. Not all. But some women are attracted to men with that. I mean, I'm telling you. Now you see, when I put on my glasses, when I put my glasses on, when I put my glasses on, I'm just a regular person. You know what I mean? When I put my glasses on, I'm a regular person. But when I took them off, they'd be like, and they just like, they start that googly eyes. They can start the googly eyes at me. Like for example, I'm gonna do it one more time. See, see, when I took my glasses off, that's what they're seeing because I couldn't see without them. I couldn't see without my glasses. However, and then when I put them on, there you have it. There you have it. Right then and there. But I'm gonna say this, yo. Anybody now, ladies, let me ask you this. Ladies, let me ask you a question. Do you want do you want do you want a man who is higher standards with higher standards or lower standards? Do you want a man who is higher, who has standards that's high, or you want standards that's low? Because I'm gonna say this, getting rizzled by I watched a video of hey, you never know who, but I'm gonna say this though. I'm going to say this. I'm gonna give me a woman who's lower their standards. When I mean lower, I'm talking about lower their standards. Because I'm not gonna wipe out a woman that's saying, "Oh, oh, I want a guy who's, oh, I want a guy who's high. I want a standards too high. He's gotta be 6 feet. He gotta be 6 feet tall. He gotta be 6 feet tall. He's gotta make like over 100,000 a year. What? What? He's gotta make like 100,000 a year, or he's gonna make 100,000 a year, or make 200, or make 250. Come on. Really? I don't see. I'm not that guy. I'm not 6 feet tall. I don't make six figures. I'm not. I'm not. Listen, I'm not that guy. I don't find my standards for that. You know. You see, I'm like I said. I'm not 6 feet tall. I'm not. I don't make 100,000 a year. No, I don't make that kind of money. Are you kidding me? I have a six. I used to have a six pack, but I don't have it anymore. I used to have a six pack, but I don't have it anymore. But I'm also 7/4 inches below. Yes, I am 7/4 inches below between my legs. No. And yeah, and yes, and 7/4 inches. 7/4 is no. I don't think YouTube's not gonna. I don't think YouTube's not gonna allow me to do that. Have you ever been in a sword fight? No. 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 I'm telling you. I am telling you people this. Now you know. Would you, if they would they do allow it? No, I don't think so. I don't think YouTube not allowed to do that because the T. No, I don't. But when it comes to the bedroom though, I can satisfy a woman. Don't get it twisted. I can satisfy a woman in the bedroom. Straight up, I can do that. I can do that straight. I can make a woman. I mean, sure. Listen, I could be as romantic as ever, but when it comes to the bedroom, well, guess what? That shit will come right. That shit will that demon. That shit will come right out. It will come out in a matter of seconds, straight up. Because now I understand that some. I understand that like I said. Hold on. I understand that I can't do that. What do you mean? What you mean, Deshaun? What do you mean you can't do that? What you mean? Bro just said 1 minute man. No, I'm not a 1 minute man. I can make a I can definitely I could be, like I said, I could be romantic. I could be just as romantic as ever. But as long as she lasted longer with me, as long as she's in the bed with me, boom, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's finished. It's over. It is over. Maybe I can, sometimes it's hard, it's really hard, for real. It's really hard for a man to please a woman, no matter what it takes. I gotta say, everyone, this has got to be the best stream I ever done so far. This has got to be the best one. This has got to be like the best stream I ever done in my life. I mean, first, first we talking about. Listen, I got to. But first, I was talking about the topic cheaters, and then we talk about standards. But right now, I understand that. Would you say on every stream? Well, not every stream. I'm not saying that. But I'm gonna say this. But when it comes to cheaters, don't. And let me say this. Everyone, don't be. Everyone, when you're with someone in a relationship, don't cheat. Don't cheat. And more importantly, make sure you have your standards. I gotta go, guys, but I'll be back on my live stream first thing tomorrow. This is Sean, aka the Big Dog, aka the King of Out Stream, and I'll see you on my next live stream. Peace.